Now, details of a Bank of Ghana summary and economic and financial data, May 2022, has revealed a whopping loss of 300,000 mobile money subscribers in the month of April prior to the implementation of a controversial electronic transactions levy. Now, that's not all. The number of active mobile money agents also saw a massive decline in excess of 4,000 during the same period. Let's run through some of the staggering Momo data by the Bank of Ghana and what the look ahead provides. Alfred Okanse is joining us in studio. So, Alfred, these figures, as the Bank of Ghana is, telling us, even though we had been warned about seeing some of these, ahead of the implementation of the e-levy, those figures are staggering.
Indeed, staggering. And let's understand this. Maybe let's expand the tentacles a bit and look at the bigger picture as to how we got to this point and how the next 6 months will look like. What you see on the screen there is a bar graph representation of the mobile money value of the transactions since 2019. Now, if the bar can roll up, you see the green bar, December 2019, the value of Momo transactions was about 32.8 billion.
Right.
Then it rose in 2020, December. This is a year-on-year analysis, rose to 67.7 billion. Then you've seen that increase over the time to November 2021. Now, I put it on November 2021 because that was the month that the finance minister presented the 2022 budget with the e-levy in there on the 17th of November. Okay. Look at that particular figure there. You see the bar went as high as 87.1 billion. That was the highest over the period. Now, look at from November 2021, it has been declining in value over the time. December 2021, it went down to 82.9 billion. Then January 2022, it fell as well to 76.2 billion. So if you look at the trajectory over the period, at least the periodic analysis, you've seen a decline of the value of mobile money transactions from November 17th, 2021, when the finance minister announced the e-levy in the 2022 budget to date. Now, take a look at this. This financial and economic data by the Bank of Ghana, that's the analysis of the month between March and April. Momo subscribers declined in April from 18.9 million. We're talking about the active subscribers, 18.9 million in March to 18.6 million in April. That's about over 300,000 active subscribers who say that, you know what, I'm not going to use my mobile money account again because of e-levy. And you heard this, you saw this. People said if e-levy kicks in, we're going to find other alternative ways of what?
And they have actually found alternative ways. I know a few of them.
And so that's reflected in the figure as you see there. That's a decline of over 300,000. Now, if you go to the active Momo agents, that's where it should be of concern. You see, when people stop using the Momo as a means of transacting business, it leads to a decline in business.
Right.
So the mobile money agents obviously will not be in business. That's why you see the 4,000 active mobile money agents were out of business because the subscription, in fact, in terms of the transactions on mobile money also reduced.
Okay.
What that means is 4,000 people out of job. That's what you should see. If you put some economic meaning to the figures, that's what it stands for. These are people who are breadwinners, people who obviously will be contributing taxes to the economy. They are out of business. 4,000 of them. When you look at that, also implies the next on the number of, this is the value of the transactions as well, which dropped to by 2.8 billion. In April, in fact, in March, it was 458,000 and then dropped to 454,000 for the agents. These are mobile money agents. Now, if you look at the value of the transactions, for as long as the people who are transacting business on the mobile money platform has dropped, you will see that drop as well in 2.8 billion as well. Right. Now, the Momo transactions, in terms of the number of transactions, that's the volume of the transactions, also dropped
declined,
from 413 million to 403 million in April.
So those are the staggering figures you've seen there, and these are data from the Bank of Ghana. Evans Otumfuo is General Secretary of the Mobile Money Agents Association. He's joining us. Thank you for joining us. So these are the figures. In fact, I know you as an association predicted a decline in subscription. In fact, even in the numbers of your agents that would be out of business if the implementation of the e-levy kicks in. What do the real figures look like on the ground from an association point of view?
Right, so thanks, Kwame, and regards to your cherished viewers. I mean, the figures coming in and then the signal we are all picking is not really good for the ecosystem. I mean, a lot of factors are all pointing out that, I mean, issues pertaining to the industry is not really encouraging at all. As we speak now, since the implementation of the e-levy, just like the Bank of Ghana data has confirmed, I mean, mobile money transaction, we have witnessed a continuous decline in mobile money activities. And for the fact that our existence, I mean, largely depends on people who patronizes these mobile money services. Any action that these people will take, that is the consumers will take, definitely is also going to affect us. And so we are not surprised that, I mean, a lot of our people are considering to reinvest their capital in other ventures. You know, we have other issues like security challenges. And if at the end of the day, our revenue or our profit margin is also under attack, then we'll be left with no motivation to actually continue to remain in the business. So as we speak now, mobile money transaction, there has been a bigger shake-up within the mobile money ecosystem, and we were all expecting this to happen because the data that was presented right from latter part of last year into this year, then last month, and then that of April, only has come to prove what we are all calling for that.
Okay. Thank you very much. Evans Otumfuo is the General Secretary of the Mobile Money Agents Association speaking to